Hi there. I thought it might be fun to go through my camera rig that I'm currently using for client work, because there's nothing a video nerd like me loves more than talking about their kind of setup. It's a great way to lose time. If you ever want to do that, just ask me about it and I'll not shut up for a little while. But also I think it's good to demystify some of these things and to understand how a rig like this is going to get you very different results to using, for example, a smartphone. So let's dive right in. At the center of this whole thing, we've got the camera body. This is a Sony a7S III. It is a beautiful, fantastic camera that doesn't compromise on quality, but also doesn't cost as much as a new car. That's a really good thing to talk about, actually, because it means that I can price my work for people that don't earn as much in a year as, say, Adidas. Affordable prices, but great quality. Attached to the lens, currently I've got a 35mm prime lens. This is G Master glass and it's f1.4. Beautiful, beautiful clarity on this particular lens, but I've got a whole family of other lenses that I use as the need dictates. Now on the front of the camera, this is the first part that might be new to people, because we sometimes see these these professional level cameras that are massive and we see these things attached. This is called a matte box. And the purpose of the matte box really is to control how unwanted light might be entering the lens and cut that stuff out. So by using the flag here, we can essentially just reduce glare if we're shooting into a light source. Very, very handy, really useful. Because it means that we can also we can get some quite aesthetically pleasing shots while not allowing that light to pollute the image in an unwanted way. Some people like a Michael Bay aesthetic, not for me. We also have, you can see it reflected if I move the camera like this. On front of the matte box, we've got a filter. This is a black mist filter and it diffuses light sources, making them look much more cinematic. It's a really useful and beautiful piece of equipment that's actually quite new to my setup, so I'm looking forward to using it. On the side here, we've got this little wheel. It doesn't make the camera go any faster. This is a follow focus system. So by turning this wheel here, it controls, or it turns some gears which activate the focusing mechanism of the lens. So it just gives us really fine tuning and granular control of that focusing system for manual focusing work, which I use all the time. This is a microphone. I don't think any explanation is needed. And then this here is a handle. Many of you probably haven't heard of a handle before, but this is a handle. Now on the back here, this is a V-mount battery, so this powers the whole situation. And it's a kind of unsung hero of this rig because it's quite front heavy without it. And it essentially just adds weight, which is a great thing for a rig like this, because weight equals stability. So it adds that stability, adds that weight, and it also counterbalances the whole thing, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. On top, we've got a handle to hold it when it's in handheld mode, and we've got our video recording monitor up here, which is great. It just means that I've got a really big, clear screen that's very sharp, and it's got heaps of monitoring tools that I can use to see what the image is going to look like. Yeah, really handy, essential piece of equipment. So let's take this whole thing off the tripod. This is a fluid head tripod. It's a beautiful piece of gear, really stable. We can take this whole thing off and activate it in handheld mode if we want to. So by using the handle, we can control that follow focus system. We can get 3 points of contact by chocking the battery plate against a body part, usually a chest or a tummy or a leg. And then, we've got really strong, stable handheld footage, so we can be quite portable with this thing as well. That is it for my camera rig, but if you have any questions about all of this system, I would love it if you would actually leave me a comment on social media and I'll answer them, because as I said earlier, I love talking about this stuff and I find it just really interesting. Yeah, if there's anything here that you want to learn more about, just let me know. And it would also mean a lot to me personally if you could check out my website. I'm really proud of my work. I think that my work is getting better all the time, particularly with the addition of some new pieces of equipment. I'm really starting to unlock what I can do for you as a client. So go and check out my website if you're interested, and I will see you around. Bye.